Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We got some new mission darts for you today. These are the Horus Darts. These are 97.5% tungsten, so a really good high tungsten content that they've been bringing out a few different darts now, and they always look really striking, and these look no different. But what I think we'll do is we'll head on over to the table so we can have a closer look. So we're over at the table with the Mission 97.5% tungsten Horus Darts. Very sort of like Egyptian theme here. You got the image of Horus there with like sort of like beak and everything. It's really striking in the gold. Got the image there of the barrel, again really striking, black and gold. We got the 21 gram, which is match weighted to 0.05 grams. Mission logo. Yeah, all in all, a nice looking box. Over on the back, got a little bit of a write-up there from Mission. Got the full image of the darts set up there with the flight as well. Another image of Horus there in all his glory. What's in the box? Match weight and some safety information. So let's get the darts out so we can have a look. Comes in this plastic insert with this velvet fill, does everything it needs to, keeps everything in place. Got the point holder, the 3 barrels and stems, and the flights held in place just behind them. Let's get one of the darts out so we can have a look. Starting at the front, we have a standard black coated point, adds a bit more grip going into the board. Then we've got a conical nose here, nice and smooth, and this really glossy black coating. Before we go into this main sort of like grip section here at the front, which has a lateral groove, but as you can see, it's slightly angled, so it's not a plain lateral groove where they can just pass the milling straight down. There's a bit of detail gone into this, which is sort of like going around to sort of like mimic it all the way, giving it a nice sort of like almost like a tapered look, but it is still like a parallel section, but it can be a little bit deceiving to the eye. The lateral groove itself, sharply cut. I can sort of like feel it on my thumb ever so slightly, but all in all, the grip feels quite consistent regardless of where you're holding it. We have a twin ring with quite a wide groove in between. If you can just see sort of like each of the twin ring sections slightly separated, slightly wider than the other. The actual rings themselves slightly pointed, and then obviously you have the standard rings separating each of those twin rings, and you can tell which is which because the twin ring has a gold inlay, and then the black one is a standard single ring. So a varying ring type. You can't feel too much of a difference as you run your fingers around, but it definitely adds a different grip sort of like aspect to it. Really good if you're a front or mid gripper. You're going to get a very consistent feel regardless of where you're holding. Then we get to this back section in this really golden, so like it's hard to tell. It's like a triangular or diamond cut in different sections. So there's 8 sections or 8 rings, I'd say, all cut with these diamond or V-cut grooves going laterally down it. Again, not overly grippy. It feels a little bit more grippy going this way than front to back, so side to side you can definitely feel it. So if you sort of like twist it in your fingers, you're definitely getting a lot of control in it, which is really good. Again, it's a completely parallel dart with that conical nose, or so like slightly rounded. Then we have this taper at the back with the etched in Mission logo, and then we go into a black saber stem. Obviously, it feels really nicely balanced. It's a 97.5% tungsten, so it's going to keep the width of the dart down, which is really good if you like to get really tight grouping. This is going to be an ideal sort of dart for that. We've got the 21 gram, and the measurement on this is 6.05 mils in width, and it's a 50.8 mil barrel. So a decent barrel length, lots of different grip zone, whether you're a front, rear or mid gripper. Obviously you're getting the greatest grip at that mid to front section, and it feels quite consistent. So it doesn't matter where you're holding, even though these lateral grooves are slightly closer than here, you can't feel too much of a difference when you're holding it. So, but with the balance and everything, hopefully it will fly really, really nice. So what I think we'll do, we'll head on over to the board and we'll have a throw. Okay, so we're over in the dart room with the Mission Horus Darts. These are a 97.5% tungsten. Fantastic tungsten content, keeps the weight where you want and makes it a really thin barrel. And what I love about this is that seamless sort of transition between the barrel and the stem. It makes it look like one whole complete dart, which is really, really nice, and it's a beautiful aesthetic. I'm going to have a couple of throws so I can get used to them, and then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. A little bit high. Steady 60. They're going in at a beautiful angle. Just need to make the correction for the weight difference. And another steady 60. They're going beautifully straight. I'm getting a clean, consistent release where I'm holding. It feels the same every single time I pick it up and throw it, which is really, really nice. So I think we should be okay. And we can go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Nice steady ton to start, leaving us 101. Had a little brain moment there. We scored 49. It's leaving us 52. See if we can tidy this up. There we go, in 2 darts. Had a little brain moment there and forgot what it was I was going for, but we managed to correct it quickly, get the finish in 2 darts, which was really, really good. The dart feels lovely in the hand. The balance point is really, really good. Me, I could do with a slightly heavier dart, maybe a 23 or a 24 in this, and then I think I'd most probably smash that out the park. But all in all, a beautiful looking dart and a beautiful feeling dart. So let's go have a final thought. Well, these flew really, really nice. I love the transition from the barrel to the stem, it all in keeping. The actual dart barrel is as thin as that stem as well, so it's really smoothly flows all the way through. I ended up doing it in 8 darts. I was more than happy with that. Started off with a nice steady ton, a little bit of double trouble, but I think it's felt really, really clean on the release. And pretty much every single time I picked up the dart, I was holding it in pretty much exactly the same space. I could feel that sort of like diamond milled section at the back, just on the back of my finger and thumb. So it was really consistent each and every time. The weights of this come in is 21, 23 and 25, so a good range to choose from. It is a 97.5% tungsten dart, so it's keeping the width of it really, really down and the weight just right for the majority of players nowadays. Price point for this, I think, is absolutely fantastic. It's a 97.5% tungsten and it's £76. That is the sort of price a lot of people will pay for a 90% tungsten dart. With all of this tungsten content, all the extra milling, the PVD coatings, everything, I think that is an awesome price point. If you've got a set of these or you've been trying them for a little while or anything like that, let us know down in the comment section. It's really, really good to get other people's point of views of what they think of the darts. Maybe you've got a question or two, you can always leave that down into the comment section and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. Make sure you tick subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got lots of stuff coming up in the future, not just reviews, but there's talks, giveaways, all sorts. And make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Whether you're looking at reviews or some stories about players or anything, there's something for everyone. And there's even something new on there at the moment, what you can sign up for, and that is super fans. There's some big savings to be had and loads of free giveaways on there as well. So make sure you go and check that out, and make sure you come and check us out again soon. Bye.